Okay, normally he watches me, and then as soon as I grab my jacket, he hears the jingle of the coat hangers. He gets up and comes over. But see, it's absolutely pouring rain outside, and the dog doesn't want to go out. Doug, it's 11:49. I don't know how that dog holds it. Are you coming out? Are you coming out, Doug? I don't believe this. Doug, are you coming? I don't believe this. Oh, dog. Alright, well, we'll leave him in here. He doesn't want to come out. It's really, really wet out, guys. I've been struggling. I've been doing some network stuff before I go do my egg recon here. Ducks are playing in the mud out there. I've got Limpy's medicine. Now this is I've come up with a new way of doing this, because I was doing 2 syringes with poor little Limpy, and she really hates getting treated. So this has now the antibiotic and the anti-inflammatory mixed together in a bigger syringe. So, alright girl, come on. Alright, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, relax, little duck. Oh, you're such a little ornery duck. Oh, you don't like being treated, do you? But I gotta do this, Doug, because we gotta make you better. Now, get that down your throat. Last night she spit the tube up, and I had antibiotic flying all over the place. Come on, little girl. Slow here. It's just a little bit of liquid. Good. There. Okay. Now let's just take a look at you and see how you're doing here. I don't know, guys. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm lost. Poor little duck. She was standing on it last night. Well, Limpy, I'm hoping this has got to start working for you. Like, see, she's standing. She is putting a little bit of weight on it. Yeah, like, see, she's got her foot flat, which before she wouldn't even do that. So I don't know if the anti-inflammatory is starting to help, because before she wouldn't even put the her foot on the ground. See? Oh, now she got it behind her again. It could take a little while. Because she's in such rough shape, it could take quite a while, actually. Oh, I hope I can make you better. I really hate this. She's my last original duck. I got, she's special to me, guys. That's why I'm trying to do this. Because really, she's a little ruined that, she probably doesn't produce that many eggs. Well, we haven't had an egg in here since she came in. But, yes, I've been saying good morning to her for years because of her limp. She sticks out like a sore thumb. Alright, let's go do egg recon in the mud. Oh, man. It's, I'm thinking I'm wearing my wrong jacket because it's so damp outside. But we'll just suck it up. I can't. Is the dog? Yeah, dog. Yeah, he's still... Oh, what a dog. He won't go out. Oh, she's wet and cold. Coyotes were here again. Actually, the coyotes, yesterday, there was a bunch of Canada geese on the lake, and the coyotes came across the lake, and they were trying to get the Canada geese, and then it was so funny because the Canada geese waited to the last minute before they took off. The coyotes got really close. But we had the coyotes in the yard at about 3 a.m., well, in the swamp area, because the ducks were just losing it. Woke me up, compounded my no sleep last night with my extreme tired because of my blowing my brains out here on the network. I shoveled gravel the other day. I filled, well, you can't see it now, it's getting packed down, but all around here I did all the holes. It was just a nasty thing pushing the wheelbarrow. Actually, it's getting less here. The holes are starting to flatten out from the rain. But this wheelbarrow was sinking about 6 inches in the mud. And even with gravity pushing down there, because there was that one down there, took 5 loads in that post hole down there. And even going downhill with the wheelbarrow in the mud, it was still brutal. Actually, shoveling wet gravel sucks. What a mess. The ducks are having fun though, playing in the water. Look at this. Killdeers are here, so that means spring is official. Oh, is she ever wet? Look at the ducks. They're playing in the water. They just love the rain. I'm sitting inside. Well, Dougie's laying inside, avoiding this, and the ducks are like embracing it. They've got a little bit of a swim hole happening here. Let's look at this, playing in the mud. Ducks. I got to put more gravel here. Actually, I got to put gravel all through here, and I got to get this so that this doesn't collect water right here. Because what's happening is because there's water right here, the ducks are drilling it out, and they're making a big hole right there. So I've got to fill it up with gravel so that the water flows out of here. The other day I let them out when I was doing the gravel, and they were like down there swimming. Doug was watching them. Swamp's nice and flooded, which is a good thing. We need the water. Yeah, they're coming out now. Alright, let's get this Recon happening so I can go back to getting this network set up. As soon as I can get the network set up and the Wi-Fi working, I can get back to do my taxes. Look out, girls. Oh, she's a little wet in here. Oh, is it ever? Oh, there's little strippers. Is it ever wet in here? Actually, oh man, I really should clean this out. I'm thinking I might be getting the, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Got a little bit of an interruption here this morning. I got to get the wheelbarrow over here, and I want to shovel this wet straw out by the door. This right here, all of this area. And then put some dry stuff down. I can feel the moisture in here. Okay, and no eggs hidden there. You're not anything there, stripper? I see eggs. Oh, you're hiding eggs too. She had 2 eggs under her. Yeah, I gotta get another jacket on to do this job too. I gotta put my winter jacket on. This damp is not fun. But I gotta clean this. I don't like that. When it's dirty like that, that's just gross. I don't want my ducks in gross. Okay, anything out here? I don't see any eggs. What a mess. Oh man, she's melting. This is washing the pen out actually, but I gotta shovel way more gravel. I shoveled, man, oh man, guys, I did almost 4 hours non-stop, and that gravel, when it's wet like this, it's like shoveling cement, wet cement. The wheelbarrow loads were so heavy. Oh, look at this. This one's collapsing. See, the more rain, the more collapsing. There's a new hole forming. Right there. Damn. Alright. Nothing like working in the cold, damp rain. It's probably nice and wet in here too from the ducks. Oh yeah, I gotta clean this out too. Alright, I'm gonna be getting my jacket on and doing some cleaning here. See, over here is not bad. It's just the area when they come in the door, eh? I just gotta get rid of this, get it dry, because my exhaust fan, that's another thing too. I got to take this whole exhaust fan apart on the other side, and it's not an easy job because, you know, it's a Jimmy rigged thing. I MacGyvered that up, so it's not meant to be taken apart and cleaned, and the fan is seized. I was working, and I heard a hum. I thought, okay, that doesn't sound like the sound of air moving, and sure enough, fan was seized up. So that's what I think's got to be done. We got lots of things to do. Got to get this network going. I'm so close. I had so many problems last night because, you know, I'm not a network. I'm not a computer. I do it, but I do it under duress. I hate it. I just hate it. I like when everything works. Oh, I love it. It's great. You know, it allows me to share this whole experience to you guys when things work. But when I have to figure things out and set new things up, not interested. It's so tiring because it's Greek to me, and I have to, you know, you're reading things that, you know, okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? And then you read enough different things and you start patching it together, going, okay, so this is what I got to change to, you know, to get this. And then the problem is the IP address on the Wi-Fi, the web browser for the settings. What was happening was it was conflicting with my router. So then I had to change my router IP address, and then so that I wouldn't, when I put the IP address in for the settings on the Wi-Fi, outdoor Wi-Fi, I could get into the menu. Well, then the next problem I had, which I didn't know, which I had to read like 10 pages in the manual to figure it out, was I had to change the IP address of my own computer from I guess you call it dynamic, or I don't know, to static, and I had to give it a static address so that it wouldn't conflict, so I could actually get into the menu on the Wi-Fi. And I'm on, and then I phoned California because it still wasn't working. I was having so many problems, and then my phone starts cutting out because of this internet problem I have, which they still don't know what's causing it. They look, this morning I got an email. They're still trying to figure out what's happened to their download speeds. And it's not just me, it's their whole network. Something has happened with Cogeco that has changed their settings. They've got unlimited up speed, but they're getting throttled on the down. Something's gone wrong in their configuration. So they're trying to figure that out. So I don't have a stable internet connection. Like, I can upload, but the problem is like, if I want to stream, I need a good connection both ways so that the servers can communicate. The server can, so I can communicate with the server. And problem is I can't even make a phone call because my phone calls, the audio is dropping off. The connection's all screwed up. That's a good bucket of eggs. Yeah, I got to do a cleanup here, guys. Oh man, it's so damp. Look at them. They're watching. They're over here. Coming in, eh? See? Yeah, I'm in here. I'm taking eggs. See, they're thinking fresh straw soon. Well, you're right. There is going to be fresh straw. Actually, I'm going to open this window. Some air in here because the fan's not working. All right. I'm going to get the wheelbarrow. Well, actually, I'm going to take the eggs out of the house, and then I'm going to get a better jacket on. Potentially kick the dog out so that he can come out here and get wet while I shovel and get this cleaned up here so the ducks have a dry place to go if they want, which they probably won't, but man, oh man, they're loving this. This is duck weather. Yeah, that's not my weather. All right, I got to see. I'm gonna see if the dog will come out. I got a hunch he won't. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I had to shovel because I couldn't shovel around the bottom because it was the heaviest gravel because of the water going down. It was like, it's like liquid on the bottom, eh? So I have to shovel all around the top of it. I had to shovel all the top. That's the only place I could get gravel out of it, because every shovelful was like wet cement. It was so heavy, and then the wheelbarrow was so heavy because, you know, it's soaked in water. So it's already, you know, it's already, gravel's already heavy as it is, but it's even heavier when you add, you know, probably 30 or 40% more weight to it by the water. I know pushing the wheelbarrow down the hill, I thought it would be, you know, gravity would help me. Once you sunk in the mud, that was it. It didn't want to move. And I got to clean this back room out because I've got to set up I'm setting up a computer station out here, so I don't have to go into the house to do uploads, so I can do them on the fly for you guys. I got so much setting up to do. That's part of the network thing I'm doing. Alright, let's get my jacket changed. Oh, I gotta wash the duck medicine things before that. Right, okay. I got some things to do here, and then I'll turn the camera back on, and we're gonna go out and clean the shed. The shed, they're buildings, right? That's what we're doing. Oh, boys. Doug! Doug? Doug? Doug! He's sleeping on the couch. Doug! Are you coming? Doug! I don't believe this. Doug! He's on the couch! Wow, Doug! You? See, that's what he does, because I've been leaving him at home because I don't have a car seat for the back of the car. He's now back on the couch again because he goes, well, the hell you? You're going to leave me alone? You're going to pay for it on the couch. When I go out to shovel the buildings, you're coming out to get wet, dog. All right, let me get things cleaned up here and we'll get back outside.